2024 BMW X5 First Drive. The lineup's now entirely electrified. Elevated standard equipment pairs with some of the smoothest hybrid powertrains on the market. The mid-cycle refresh of the 2024 BMW X5 brings some serious updates. While the mid-size BMW SUV's exterior and interior receive meaningful revisions, the most notable changes belong to the three re-engineered powertrains across the lineup, with the xDrive 50e's plug-in hybrid setup gaining more EV-only range and efficiency and drivability improvements for the rest. Between the new engines and newly available tech, the X5 experience is more refined than ever before. Now that the 4.4-liter twin-turbo V8 benefits from 48-volt mild hybrid technology, all three available engines, including the entry-level i6 and the aforementioned plug-in hybrid, have some form of electrification. The mild hybrid setup makes the automatic start/stop feature virtually imperceptible, and that's a big win. The electric motor engages instantly for initial takeoff, and it's hard to tell when the engine has restarted after winking off at low speed or when stopped at a light. Inching forward at a traffic stop is as natural as if the engine never shut down. Having the motor mounted in line with the engine and 8-speed transmission gives the X5 noticeably smoother operation than competitive belt-driven systems like those in Mercedes-Benz and Genesis products. The 6-cylinder xDrive 40i, plug-in xDrive 50e, and V8-powered M60i have distinct characteristics that suit different customers, but all deliver the sporty BMW driving experience we expect. The only X5 we didn't get to drive during BMW's Test Fest media event was the rear-wheel drive xDrive 40i, but it has the same options available as the, more common, all-wheel drive xDrive 40i. The interior has been updated and now enjoys cleverly hidden center air vents, but it all fits with the quality and design language BMW has been rolling out. The increase to a 14.9-inch center display makes good use of the improved layout of iDrive 8.5. Early 2024 X5s on the road would have shipped with iDrive 8.0, but an over-the-air update can bring them up to the latest and greatest with that extra 0.5. The biggest change in the new software involves the home screen, where the formerly horizontal scrolling tiles are consolidated on the left side and now scroll vertically, leaving room for a large, full-time map that doubles as a direct shortcut to a paired phone. Lane centering is finally standard on the X5, but adaptive cruise must be added to the upgraded Driving Assistance Professional package. Now available with Highway Assistant, drivers can experience hands-free driving up to 85 miles per hour on approved expressways. After using it in the X5, and extensively through our time with various members of the 7 Series, we can say that Highway Assistant is every bit as good as, if not better than, more recognizable names like Blue Cruise, Super Cruise, and Autopilot. Compared to the PHEV and performance-oriented xDrive 60i variants, the xDrive 40i delivers decidedly average performance, but that is its charm. Even with the M Sport exhaust and an increase to 375 horsepower, the i6 isn't going to offend anyone. With the performance exhaust turned off, the engine is quiet and unobtrusive. With it on, the engine is embellished just enough to let occupants appreciate the triumphant sound of a boosted BMW straight 6. The xDrive 40i has a balanced mix of luxury and power that allows you to drive in comfort without getting into trouble. With power and acceleration that rivals the M60i and sophisticated aural tuning provided by composer Hans Zimmer, the xDrive 50e is a bit of a sonic shapeshifter. Under normal driving, Zimmer's curated sounds for the new electric motor complement and blend with the Miller Cycle Turbo i6 in a symphony of efficiency that makes it hard to tell if gas, electric, or both are running. A distraction-free experience like this is what we expect from a luxury hybrid SUV. The only obvious cue is the blue color scheme on the gauge cluster during electric-only driving in hybrid mode, or up to 39 miles on the battery alone. On the flip side, the expected 0 to 60 mph time is a not exactly slow 4.6 seconds. That's a big improvement over the outgoing xDrive 45e, and comes thanks to a power increase that raises output to a combined 483 horsepower and 516 pounds-to-foot of torque. The M60i is all the excitement of a powerful V8 but none of the harsh ride quality that M&M performance models have been criticized for. Speaking of, there is no regular grade 2024 X5M anymore, just the hardcore X5M competition. In Sport Plus mode, the featherlight steering gets a welcome tightening, and the M Sport suspension gives the M60i a sense of authority on the road without being rough. The exhaust note has so much presence in the cabin that we forgot all about the premium Harman Kardon stereo upgrade. Shifting is as smooth as ever, but the strategy is aggressive, favoring the lowest gear possible and letting engine revs stalk redline unrelentingly. Driving 45 miles per hour through the winding roads of South Carolina's Paris Mountain felt like a triple-digit run up Pikes Peak, proving that the ultimate driving machine doesn't have to be the ultimate speeding machine. You'll be checking the rearview mirror for red and blue flashers only to realize you're having the time of your life at the recommended speeds. All variants of the X5 fit different needs to a degree, but the sweet spot is the PHEV xDrive 50e. Its starting price sits between those of the xDrive 40i and M60i. It's the most fuel efficient, has impressive performance, and has the highest gross vehicle weight rating of the group. The adaptive air suspension comes standard, and although it may not be quite as sporty as the M Sport, it is more versatile, with adjustable ride height and load leveling. But if we were forced to choose, it would be tough to turn away a twin-turbo V8 in a luxury SUV.